Hi everyone, it's me Lucky, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the books that I read and completed in the month of December. I know I'm a bit late for making my wrap-up video, but I have been doing a lot of traveling in the past week and didn't get time to record or edit anything. Before I get into the books that I read in December, I want you to comment down below which are your favorite books that you want me to read and talk about on this channel, and I will try to read it as soon as possible and add them to my wrap-ups in the coming months. So the first book which I completed in December is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, and it became my most favorite book ever. I have read the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson before and I loved it, and that's why I had really high expectations from this book and it stood up to it. The book really doesn't have a specific plot, but we are following this bunch of characters through which we explore the world of Roshar. Of all these characters, 4 of them are of most significance and we get the story by their view most of the time. A surgeon who had to join army and was then forced into slavery, and who is followed by a weird fairy-like creature. A lord who is having visions of past and whom everybody thinks is on the verge of madness. A lady of lesser birth who is planning a scandalous robbery from her own teacher. An assassin in white cloak who weeps in sorrow while killing his own victims. And also he has some amazing powers. Though it has a really good plot, the thing which hooked me up with this book was its world, which is so amazing, immersive and detailed. The world of Roshar consists of many kingdoms and countries, of which has many different types of people with their different beliefs, norms, culture, which we all get to explore. When you read about these people, their beliefs, norms and cultures, you start to think that you are reading about some country or some people that actually exist and which are part of our real world. Because the details that Sanderson gives about all these cultures and the depth by which we all get to explore them is just amazing. Roshar also has animals and plants which are different from our own in the way that they have adapted themselves to survive high storms, which are these really bad storms which can just destroy everything, and they have this hard shell on them of which you get pictures. This book also consists of drawn pictures of many of the plants and animals that you encounter in Roshar. So the overall experience of the book is just amazing. Also, many people say that you have to read through 150 or so pages to really get into the book. You have to push through that, but I didn't feel that at all. This book hooked me up from the very beginning and all other books just took a back seat and I just completed it first. So if you found the world of Roshar and this book interesting, definitely check it out. I am highly recommending it. So the next book or books that I read in December are the Heartstopper series by Alice Oseman. So the plot of the book is very simple, which is we follow these 2 guys in high school, one of which is openly gay and the other is a rugby player who is just doesn't know about his sexuality. At the very starting of the book, they become fast friends and there might just be more than friendship between them. This book is just the cutest thing ever with some amazing art style and a really good story. So there are these moments between Charlie and Nick, and Charlie and his sister, and with some other characters which are so awkward for them and which are so much fun to read. We just smile through all the entire book. I completed each book in one sitting and loved them all. The plot may not be the most original of all, but it doesn't have to be. The story is really good. If you like reading some really awkward and cute romance in school setting, definitely check this book out. In first book, we explore the growing friendship of Charlie and Nick. In the second one, we explore more about Nick's sexuality. And in the third book, we are taken to Paris with Charlie and Nick and all of their friends, which is really fun. Definitely check this book out. I am highly recommending it. So the next book which I read in December is The Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. In this book, we follow our main character Pip from a very young age. Pip is a village boy living with his sister and her husband after his parents' death. He is living a normal village life and is learning to become a blacksmith. But one day, some great expectations fall over Pip and his life takes a bizarre turn. In this book, we follow Pip through his love, mistakes, adventures and regrets. Also, this book has some really unique characters like Estella, who is a beauty with a cold heart, Miss Havisham, who froze time for herself on her wedding day, Uncle Pumpalchuk, who you will just hate and who just wants to make Pip's life more difficult, and many such characters. I overall thought the book was quite fine, but the only problem that I had with the book was its pacing and length. I found the pacing to be a bit slow, and I found some parts of the book a bit boring for my taste, and I had to push through those parts. So I think if the book was a bit shorter, I would have enjoyed it more, but it is totally upon me. Though I didn't like this book as much as I was expecting, I want to pick more of Dickens's works and explore his novels more. I overall give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So those are all the books that I read in December. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to mention the books that you want me to read in the coming months. And I'll see you next time.